Whoa. All right. Hello everyone, I am Douglas and we're here to do some 30 minutes of exercises that are integrating the strength and the stretching and the reconstruction of your entire body. The yoga postures and the exercises that we do, as I said before, literally are the type of exercise to make your body more usable, make your physical strength more usable for everything you do in life. So look at this as the complete therapy exercise for your body. That's what we're doing. We are reconstructing, elongating, opening, keeping the chi moving, unblocking. This is what we're doing here, and we're going to do it for each section of the body. Then I'm going to throw together some long videos of full hour and a half workouts. But for today, we are going to work on bringing it down now into the hips and start working on the hips. I will do about 3 videos just with hip opening and hip strengthening. So what I'm referring to is from the waistline, all the area around here, your hips, your thighs, your waistline. So we're going to do the exercises that strengthen the origins and the insertions of the muscles and opening up the hips, which is something that I am always working on. Those who ride horses or motorcycles, a lot of times you're constantly sort of squeezing your thighs against the animal or squeezing them against the motorcycle, and that causes eventually over time, over years, for these muscles just to become kind of shortened and rigid in that way. And so opening up the hips is a vital part of that, especially if you've had any accidents, as I have had, torn ACLs and hit this whole hip on the side of a car. There's been quite a few injuries that have over the time limited my range of motion, but feels much better now. Of course, I have that movement back, thank goodness. Let me grab my flowers. And I have a little citronella candle out here. Hopefully it'll help keep away some of the bugs, some of the mosquitoes. So the first thing we're going to do is a breathing exercise. I want to say thank you again for tuning in. It's a new series I've started. This is, I think, video number 8 or 9. And it's been fun. It's been fun for me, absolutely. So before we get started, I want you to sit up tall, pause for a moment, take a slow deep breath through the nose, settle into your body, and set your intention. Use this time to set that purpose and intention for why you're here. And as you create this energy we work on today, how you want that energy to be directed. I'm thankful for my body. I'm thankful for the ability to experience my body in any way. Thankful for the ability to heal and for the untapped potential I know is within me. There are so many things I can discover about my own true power and potential. That superhuman element within me is coming forth day by day. And I give thanks for this healing power and strength. Amen. Okay, we're not going to hold our arms up today. We're going to work from this area. So place those hands on the knees. And you're pulling on the knees and really pushing the heart forward. So I'm trying to keep my chin a little bit level. I'm not really swinging the neck, but it's going to move a little bit, but not excessively. Hands on the knees, we're pushing forward. That's our inhale. And on the exhale, through the nose, squeeze that belly in tight. Really squeeze and round your back. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do that again for a few minutes. So let's get ready, sit up tall, and here we go. Really pull on those knees and push that heart forward. Feel that spine flexing. Really increase your range of motion on the inhale and on that exhale, squeezing the belly. Stay mindful of that full range. Push forward, suck it back. Now that you're starting to feel it, really squeeze that belly tight. Feel that range of motion. Feel the fluidity of that spine. Just a little more here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those hands behind the head. Interlock the fingers. Lift up on the back of the head. Pull the elbows back. And lift up. Left elbow. Push the heart forward. Pull the elbows back. And switch. Switch. Switch again. Pull the elbows back. Push the heart forward. Lift your chin. Again. And release. Good. Excellent. All right. So, when I'm talking about the hips, we're talking about, here, inner thighs, the whole area. And it really is our connector to all of our movement, to the upper body movement and then the lower body movement. So we're going to work on all the different muscles that basically attach here. You have the abdominals that come down and attach to the lower pelvis. You have the leg muscles coming up and attaching to the everywhere around the pelvis here. So we're going to work on basically muscles that attach you, because if your muscles are stiff, they're going to be pulling or holding or restricting movement of the hips region. That's why the side bend is also good for releasing hips and things like that. First thing I want to do with you is a crescent pose for that hip opening. So we're going to pull the right foot forward, and we're going to really extend back that left leg way back there. Have a look and make sure that leg is straight back out of the hip, pushing all the way out your toes. So now we're really stretching, of course, the muscles here that attach into the hip, especially the front of the hip right here. So you may just stay here. Have your knee right above the ankle. It can be a little bit in front, but not too much. We don't want to be way out in front of it and overstress the knee. So you may just hold here and think about getting those hips down. And I'm very aware that a lot of you don't get any further than this. Even the average person is hard to get much further than this, but that's all right. Remember, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're not even able to get down on your knees. You start by thinking about it, by communicating with your body, by tapping into the knowledge of, yes, this is something I want to do. I have the ability to heal my body. I have the ability to reconstruct my body, and I'm going to at least think about it, because we're miraculous, molded and molding beings, continually molding our bodies, reconstructing our bodies, reconstructing our ideas, our beliefs, our mind, and we're moving forward in this evolutionary stance. So here we are. You can use your hands for support any way you need to, even if you're holding a wall or something. But we're working on really getting these hips down. Now, if you're able to bring the body up, you bring the body up, but do your best not to bring the body up with the hips. So what I'm doing now is I'm imagining I'm still tucking my tail and pulling in and up on my abdominals and keeping those hips down. Pausing there, take an inhale slowly, and then see if you can drop those hips ever so slightly. Again, inhale and drop those hips. Now, if you've got good balance and you want to do something with the arms, you bring those arms up. You can even look up, taking an inhale, reaching up, Keep those thighs strong. Exhale, sink into it. Drop the hips. Inhale. Reaching, stretching. Exhale, drop the hips. Holding. Breathing. Feel the whole body stabilizing here and balancing. One more time, get those hips down a little more, sink into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good. Release those hands, come up. Now what we're going to do is a little different. We're going to keep the toes down on the mat and do our best to stretch that leg out. Really get that foot forward. Keep the toes down. Try to push them on the mat as you try to straighten the leg, and then pull in the abdominals around your back and roll your forehead down towards the knee. And you're going to feel it all through here. You might feel it in your hips. Just hold it and keep breathing, especially if this is an early morning video. Early morning exercise for you. It always, takes a little longer maybe to warm up. One more breath. Hold it and release. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do the other side. So step left leg forward. Extend right leg all the way back. Find your balance wherever you need to and just sort of warm into this. Throughout all of these exercises, we take our mind into the body, thinking about the movement, thinking about the areas that are maybe restricted, maybe painful, and we communicate with our body and we command it. We command it. I'm wanting to do this. I'm wanting to exercise. I'm wanting to reconstruct my body. I'm wanting to have better range of motion and movement. You are in control and communicate with your body. I was watching Helen Wyatt is a lovely lady we watch in the morning when we have our coffee, and she's 83 years old, I believe, doesn't go to the doctor, and she says the only time I went to the doctor is when my insurance made me go get a checkup. Because I don't go to doctors because they always find something to give you medicine for. I thought that was cute, which is true. I'm not badgering doctors here, we need them, but we've created a situation in our society where medicine is just that, medicine. It's not healing a lot. So my anatomy teacher had said, you know, if you want to stay healthy, stay away from doctors, period. You know, to put your mind on healing, not on sickness all the time. Okay, if you can come up, tuck that tail, pull in the abdominals, stay here a little bit. Bring up those arms if you wish to do that. Again, feel like you can tuck your tail, pull up on the abdominals, just lift, sink down, and breathe. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, dropping those hips. Holding it there, commanding, feeling it, allowing it to loosen up. Remember, take your inhales long and deep enough that you can relax on the inhale and then sink a little deeper on your exhale. Go down. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And again, push the toes down into the mat. Stretch that leg out if you need to, or a little bit further forward. Stretch it out, push the toes down, pull in the stomach, round your back and forehead to the knee, compressing your throat as well. So it's essential that you pull in the gut, rounding the back, and really compress the throat, because we want to do some exercise and strengthen the throat, the thyroid, muscles of the neck. Breathe through the nose. Pull in that belly, squeeze. And release. Nice. Cool. What else do I have planned today? Okay, so we're going to stand up for this. Well, let's go ahead and do a different side bend. Have your feet hip width apart and simply bring this arm up and stretch it over best you can. And switch. Okay, so we are going to do a wide leg. So we're going to open up inner thighs a little bit here. So have those legs wide. You're going to kind of be at an angle here. Nice wide legs. Now the first thing I want to do is kind of move those hips side to side. Once your legs are really open this far, there's not much motion in those hips, but go ahead and try to just move those hips a little bit side to side, open up. Just kind of go back and forth. With the breath. You'll find that you're starting to get a little bit more motion in those hips. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Thank you for this blessed day. Wake up, and even if it's just 2 or 3 minutes, just to go down a little list of wonderful things you're grateful for, it's a good way to start your day out. You know, that which you feed grows. That's simply the essence of what people call the law of attraction. What you feed grows. What you put your mind on grows. What you say grows. If you're a complainer, then the universe gives you more things to complain about. If you're a fighter, the universe gives you more things to fight about. If you're a lover, the universe gives you more things to love. If you appreciate fresh, clean water, the universe gives you more of it. If you appreciate happy relationships, the universe will give you more of that. So what you feed grows. Good, let's just do this a little bit more. And release. Now we're going to come forward. Have those toes either straight or slightly toed in. And come down to where you can. Again, this is morning. It might be a little stiff. But we're going to start by bracing our arms here. And start to just stretch forward wherever you can. Take your time. Now there's a lot of different things we can do. We can work on this, make sure we keep a flat back. But it's okay at this stage if you want to round your back a little bit. We'll do a little more specific exercises later. But just kind of hang forward here on this one to open up those inner thighs, which connect right up into the pelvis and into the inner thigh. Stretch, hang forward, breathe. Long, deep breathing. Remember to use that stretch reflex breath. Inhale slowly to relax. And exhale to deepen. Ever so slightly, ever so microscopically. Just play with it, you know, play with it. Even if you need to move a little bit, we just want to get some motion and stretching going on in there. Some breath. And then take another breath and let's see if we can just sink into it a little bit deeper. Gently come up. Beautiful. Now just come up to the hands, and I'm just going to give you this exercise for those who want to develop more of that core strength. Right here with a nice flat back, place your hands at the knees, gaze forward. If you can bring your arms out, bring them out. Turn the palms forward, and then bring those arms forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, come up. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. Next. So you noticed feeling it through here, yeah? Take your right foot forward. That's my left foot. Take your right foot forward. Extend back that left foot. Turn the left foot out. So what I want to do is feel like we're opening the hips. Now when we do poses with one foot forward, you're doing two things. You're either wanting to open the hip or turn the foot in and bring the hips forward. Now, a lot of times when we're doing the knee bends, we're bringing the hips forward, but we're not bending the knee here. So I want to go ahead and open the hips to the side, stretch the arms out, and I want to reach. Now what you're going to feel is, of course, down in through here and probably up here and maybe other areas of the body, but stretch those arms out and reach. So I'm keeping myself, I'm not, I'm not doing this, trying to stay as straight as I can with my body and reach. I'm just going to reach there and reach there and reach there. Just hold it there. And now go ahead and let that hand fall wherever it does, whether it falls to your leg. If you need to use a block or something to balance on, you go ahead and do that. But unless you have extreme balance disability, try not to use those blocks. It's just a crutch. Use your balance. Bring your hand down, bring the other one up. Our triangle pose, and then eventually if you can bring that hand to the mat, but as you bring the hand to the mat, don't fall inward. We're tucking that tail in, opening the heart, lifting. And you can bring that upper arm over your head forward. It's just a little bit different. And then release will come up. So again, with this exercise, if you just stand like this, you're getting the benefit of the pose. If you can reach even a little bit, you're getting the benefit of the pose. Doesn't matter what stage you're in, it just matters that you move through the stages one way or the other. Let's do the other side. Step forward. Bring the other leg back, nice and wide. Go ahead and open to the side. Stretch those arms out and reach. Just reach and hold it. So we're pushing those hips back. You can see that we're doing some rearranging in this hip area. Then if you can, go ahead and slide that hand down wherever it will. Bring the other one up. Feel like you can, again, tuck your butt in. Feel the opening. You're going to feel it in the hips. Try to keep the legs straight. Really push this forward leg. You're kind of pushing the hips back. Spread the toes. Grip. Tuck the tail. Then if you can bring that arm forward, go for it. Again, open the heart and chest. Try not to collapse inward. And come up. Good. Step forward. Well, you know, I think that it has been about 15-20 minutes. It's amazing how just a few postures can take up time. That's why when you really get into like a full body yoga practice, you'd be at it for 2 hours. Easy. So we're just throwing in those, 20-30 minute area-specific exercise, and then you can learn about the poses and go from there. Let's head back down to the mat. So I gave you 3 hip opening exercises, and we'll do more. I'll do a few more exercises on the hips area, and then we're going to get into our legs and our strengthening and our core. But you know what's always great for the core? Laying back and doing that abdominal breathing. So let's do that since I love it so much. One hand on top of the other, just below your navel, between the navel and the pelvis. Lift your elbows higher than your hands. Look down at your toes. Compress and strengthen the abdominals. Lift the heels a couple inches, and then breath of fire through the mouth. Yeah. Excellent work. All right. Just thought I'd throw that in. That was always nice. It is going to be a gorgeous day today. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Those of you who do know me, I love motocross, outdoor and supercross, and we just finished the outdoor series. Good short little series. Thank goodness we were able to do it with all the sort of fears of those COVID things going on. So I hope everyone is doing well and blessed and feeling good, and move forward. Just keep yourself in tune. That way we can find harmony with everything around us. And don't fear change. Change is going to happen. We're in very interesting times. Look into everyone's heart. No one has all the answers, but we're doing the best to move forward. So look into the heart and where people come from, and do your best to share people finding balance. But you got to tune yourself up. That's the way to do it. So keep yourself in tune. Do your little morning gratitude. Give thanks, and allow other people to find their own place to take a deep breath. All right, everyone. Sit up tall. Place those hands at the heart space. And with the heart glowing like a light, big inhale. Exhale, and feel that heart glowing all around you. Bright light guiding your way. Take a breath. Exhale, and feel that light just glowing and shooting out to all your friends and family. And another breath. Allow that light to harmonize with millions of others across the planet, seeking to bring greater light to the planet. We bring light, we see what was hidden in the darkness, we clean it out. We're able to move forward with clean light, new beginnings. Thank you all for a blessed time today. We'll see you again. Cheers. Hey guys, remember to like the video if you can, and subscribe for updates for the videos. We're going to be posting them every Friday, so I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you on the next video. Aloha!